Here we go, guys. Real quick gold update and price targets near term. We love trading these gold micro futures. About 1/10 of the price of a standard futures contract. And you pull in some pretty nice supplemental income trading these things. But anyway, here we go. How do we end up down here? First of all, we were in this long-term uptrend line. Two hits verifies and makes a trend line valid and reliable. And then on the third hit, normally you do get a bounce, which we did here. And then starting fourth, fifth hit of that trend line, either on top or at the bottom coming up into it, you will get a reversal. Okay, you'll drop through it. So that's what we did here. We didn't continue the bounce to make higher highs. We came back down and we hit this low pivot zone, and also another measure move that our Patreon members know about that has a 90% success rate of holding support. But here we go. Nice green bullish engulfing candle, but we got to wait till close to the close to see if this can hold. Okay, we still have just under 6 hours to go in the futures market, and we're hitting this consolidation zone over here. That's why we're kind of stopping right on a dime there. You got to look left. It'll tell you everything you need to know about the chart as far as future resistance or support. Have this low pivot here. Basically, pivots are just a 180. Come down 180 to the upside, come down 180 here. So three areas of concern right now that we need to get up and over, plus the 20. And we like to keep these charts clean. So when we need to, we pull in additional moving averages. And as you see, this is the 100-day, in other words, the simple 100-day moving average, the gold line, and that's right above us, okay? And the reason why I put that on there, that's going to be a little problematic coming up into that 1960 area. But short term, what we're expecting is to come into this range and maybe up, down, up, and then pull back down and continue to the downside. I know that's not what a lot of people want to hear, but instead of a W formation to work our way out of here, low, higher low, and go, we're looking for high, possibly a lower high, and then come back in and possibly come into this 1800 range. So we'll be a more serious buyer going long, that is, on gold in and around that mid to low 1800 range. But at the same time, if the dollar, and that's the trick, what's going on right now, the dollar is flushing to the downside. We hit this high pivot here. Remember me saying earlier that everything you need about the chart, resistance, support, that sort of things over here on the left-hand side. Actually, you have two areas right here where we did a 180 to the downside, finally got up and over, tested it here. Couldn't get, once we dropped, couldn't get back over that zone, nor could we get back over the 20. And here is the dollar today, after two attempts recently to get back over that zone at 103.60, we're dumping down. Now, if the dollar pulls back up, we have about just shy of 8 hours to go on this US dollar currency index, the Dixie. If we pull back up close over that blue dash line that was previous support, then we should expect gold and silver to sell off as the dollar makes a rebound. However, if we close where we are now or lower, of course, then we can expect the dollar to come down here and retest that level in and around 102. Okay, see what I'm saying? To come down a little bit lower here, which would do what? Yeah, it would accelerate your price of gold up. And just as the short time we've been doing this video, you can go back to the start, and we were higher. Matter of fact, the whole candle was full here. We didn't have any wick at all. So price action is already seeing resistance and real world timeline here of those previous support zones that are now resistance. You can see here we came up, sold off, sold off, sold off, sold off here, sold off there, here. So a lot of price action resistance in that area at 1940. Okay. Now we get over 1940, and you got to look at both sides of the coin here, but and the 100. Also concerned about the 100 civil day moving average as well. So I think blue skies would be 1960. It's probably when we would, and then we would look for uh, a higher low, like for example, up, down, up, and that would give us our W formation, something like that. And we would take that position on this side over here and go long. That would give us an 83 to 87% probability that we could, continue higher, maybe up to $2,000. Okay, so we're going to wait. I mean, we're short, we're in the money, so we're, nothing to worry about right now. And the odds are, we're going to pull back in here. But if not, we're prepared to go long. And that's what's nice about trading these micro gold futures. You can do it from any exchange, your current exchange you're with, TD Ameritrade, Interactive Brokers, whoever, they can set you up with this micro futures um, through the CME, and you could trade these. And by the way, shameless plug, yeah, I know. In the description below, we have our introduction to micro futures, and we had that for 50% off if you're interested. And we show you the, deep in the weeds how to trade this stuff. And if you follow us on Twitter for any time, you can see we've been playing gold, silver, oil, all that, almost to the penny on the reversals to the upside and also the reversals to the downside. So making money both ways. But all right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you on the charts.